Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party and happy Thanksgiving. And in this one we're gonna be winning the new Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle together. As always, I'm gonna be showing you my controller from two different camera angles so you can see better what I'm doing, and I will be explaining everything along the way so you guys can follow along and win the vehicle alongside with me. And of course, if you haven't seen my videos before, the video is going to be divided into two parts. In this first part, I'm going to be explaining everything that I'm going to be doing in the second part of the video, so you're going to be prepared, and by the end of the video, you're going to be an expert at spinning the wheel. So basically, the only thing we need to do is track our steps back in order to understand what was happening in the beginning of the video. And the first thing you saw was my wheel looked like this before I went up to spin it. This is called a fresh wheel, and you need to make sure that your wheel looks like this before attempting to do what we are about to do in the video. And if you're paying attention, the clothing should be on the top and the car 2 spaces left of it. And the easiest way to get a fresh wheel every time you log into GT Online or go into the casino is just by starting the game using the invite only session option from single player, just like you see here. And also as an extra benefit, the game is gonna load a little bit faster for you, so that's that. The second thing that you want to know is how we are going to be spinning the wheel at a specific point. Now, I call this method the 9 to 6 method because if you imagine a clock face like this one, that's how we are going to be moving the left analog stick, basically to left, down, hence the metaphor 9 to 6. The exact timing and speed you're going to be able to see and mimic based on the 2 camera angle setup that I have here. Besides that, I also have some timers that look something like this to help you understand the timing better. Speaking of timers, the most important one is this countdown timer. Why is that important? Let me explain. This timer counts down to the last time I press confirm on my system before going into the animation to spin the wheel. Basically, this is your last interaction with the game before going into this spinning of the wheel animation. So, if you time yourself and press X on your console, or A or E, regardless on what you're playing on, because this works on everything, we are going to be going into this spinning of the wheel animation together, and from that point on, literally it's as simple as seeing what I'm doing and then replicating it in real time on your console. And if what I just explained to you sounds complicated, let me simplify it. It doesn't matter how much time you spent in the casino before going up to spin the wheel, all you need to make sure is on the last prompt going up to spin the wheel, you time yourself the exact timing the countdown timer strikes 0, which is going to allow us to go into the spinning of the wheel animation together, so syncing your game to my footage. So this part we are going to be doing literally together. Monkey see, monkey do. And also, if you want me to be a little bit more specific on what timing I'm using this week to spin the wheel, I will be showing you this timer counting from when the prompt appears on the top left hand side of the screen telling me to spin the wheel. But from all my years of doing podium vehicle videos, I promise you syncing your game to my footage is by far the easiest way to consume this video. Speaking of, let's actually do it together. Once again, this is the timer that you want to use if you want to sync your game to my footage. So make sure to press X the exact same time it counts down to 0. And if you do, we are going into this spinning of the wheel animation together. So at this point, as I said, monkey see, monkey do. Literally you see what I'm doing on screen, then immediately in real time you replicate it on your system. And one quick tip for you here, if you see that you're not going to be landing on the podium vehicle space, for whatever reason, maybe your finger slipped, maybe somebody distracted you, you can always force quit out of the game before the wheel stops spinning and try to spin the wheel again immediately when you log back into GT Online. And for reference, force quitting on PlayStation 5 looks like this and is pretty much the same on all other consoles. And a second tip, when you land on the podium vehicle space, don't take too long because the game is going to kick you off the wheel if you don't select the garage quickly. So don't get too excited, select the garage quickly after landing on the podium vehicle space. And that's basically gonna do it for this one. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you are able to get the vehicle first try this week. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, happy Turkey Day, and I will catch you all in the next one.